Residents evacuated by a fire near one city won't be returning to their homes tonight. Good evening and thanks for watching tonight. I'm Todd Blackington. A fire that started around 2 o'clock this afternoon in Pocatello is still burning. Our Logan McDougall's been covering this story for us all day today. He joins us from our Pocatello newsroom. So Logan, how much are we talking about burned so far?
Todd, the fire has consumed around 1,200 acres and one home has been lost to the blaze. Now, crews are still battling the inferno, which caused residents south of the Idaho Transportation Department building to be evacuated. And Bannock County Sheriff Lauren Nielsen says that the families will not be able to return to their homes until at least tomorrow. Air operations to combat the fire stopped at nightfall, but Nielsen says that the ground crews will work through the night to fight the blaze. Chinese Peak and Black Rock roads are closed right now, and the sheriff emphasized that anyone wanting to sightsee the fire this evening from those areas will be arrested. Now, Nielsen did say that detectives have been questioning a few juveniles about how the blaze started, but that the official cause is still under investigation. Todd, back to you.
All right, Woody, thank you very much. So with more on the fire, we're joined now with Bannock County Sheriff Lauren Nielsen. So you just got back from a briefing. I can smell you're wearing your smoke-scented aftershave. So what's the latest on the fire tonight?
We have a very large crew that has been out and hit it very heavy today. Obviously, our biggest concern is life, safety, and property, and we're saddened that we weren't able to save the one house. There are several homes in that other area that are still affected, and so tonight they're going to have their crews trying to put a berm around and even do some back burning so that we can hopefully tomorrow about noonish be able to let the residents back into their homes and say that they're fairly secure there.
Talk about the one home that was lost. You talked to the home owners there. What was their frame of mind, and how were they dealing with this threat that ultimately led to the loss of the home?
You know, it's kind of sad when you only have minutes to gather everything that you want and then leave. They were able to get their dog out. They had some llamas, and they just had to open the fence and let them fend for themselves because they couldn't get them out. And of course, once they got down, you know, they start thinking, well, I left my computer and it's got all my records and stuff like that. It's sad, but they were very happy that they were at least alive and that they were safe. And we're happy for that too.
And you talked a little bit about the crews and what they're doing tonight. Are any of the homes or the structures or even livestock that might be in the area, are they at an immediate threat overnight?
We're not allowing the residents to go back in the area because we can't tell. A lot will depend on what the weather's going to be like tonight. It's supposed to be fairly calm, but we don't want to let them back in and then have to rush them back out again. This wind has changed an awful lot today. We had winds up at 30 miles an hour up on going down some of those canyons, and so we're asking that they stay in their evacuation place. We did open up Century High School, but nobody showed up, so we did close that about 8:30 tonight. Most of them were able to go to motels of friends.
And do we have the resources we need so far? You're the emergency services coordinator for the county. Do we have the resources we need for this fire that spread so fast?
You know, it spread very fast. The fuels are very, very high. We knew that that was going to happen because we had a very wet spring. Again, one of the biggest things that our biggest resource is our cooperation. We've had help from BLM, from every fire district, every law enforcement district. We had people from all over calling, what kind of help do you need? That's our biggest strength in Eastern Idaho, is that we're not afraid to roll up and help each other out. And I contribute that to the seamless way in which we were able to get, at least 8 or 9 fire departments and law enforcement and search and rescue people coordinating together and not having chaos. It was very smooth.
The Bannock County Commissioners declared a state of emergency, and I spoke with Howard Manwaring, Commissioner Manwaring, earlier tonight about this, and here's what he had to say.
We have a really great incident command system in place here, and they put it into place, and boy, everybody came out of the woodwork to help us, so it was really fantastic to watch it.
You said it was fantastic to watch. I imagine it's gratifying to know that you've got the structure in place to deal with something like this if it does happen.
Absolutely. This is what we trained for. We were one of the first agencies to have what they call a GIF, Gateway Interagency Fire Front, that handles Bannock County, where we all meet together, and we meet monthly, and we also train, and this is where the training pays off.
Any final messages for any of the people involved in this, whether it's structures or people who might just want to be up in the area tonight from the fire?
I know that I've said this once before, but I got to be serious about this. We have got to be able to get the crews in and out so that we can save these structures. Please, we've had hundreds, even thousands of people watching this because of the aircraft, and I know it is interesting, but they get in the way if they come close to the fire. Please stay out of there and understand that things are getting drier now. All of that green stuff that we got is now drying up, and it becomes nothing but good hard fuel. And this just took a little bit of matches and away it went.
Great. All right. Well, thank you again, and get a good night's sleep along with all the other crews out there who are going to be working on it tomorrow. We appreciate it.